South Africans are not fair.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You want
I don't want to give them so many cause to abuse me. You understand?
Well, I think they should abuse you.
I don't want to give them so many cause to abuse me because on my last podcast, I announced that I'm going to travel to South Africa.
I think they should abuse you. They'll be waiting for you at the airport with flowers of abuse.
Well, it's okay. Whatever they want to do, they are my people, and gentle today, right? I am. I'm looking a little gentle today.
I didn't need to rephrase that statement.
Yes, I am.
You overdressed the show, so
No, it's not overdressing because the people I want to address, they are not fair. South Africans are not fair.
oh.
Yeah, so
You want
I don't want to give them so many cause to abuse me. You understand?
Well, I think they should abuse you.
I don't want to give them so many cause to abuse me because on my last podcast, I announced that I'm going to travel to South Africa.
I think they should abuse you. They'll be waiting for you at the airport with flowers of abuse.
Well, it's okay. Whatever they want to do, they are my people, and when I have a big news coming, so I am largely relying on them, South Africans. You know, I trust them to do what they do best. Yeah, which also brings us to the show that we have today. We have to talk about our relationship with South Africa and how we can mend it, because it looks like it's getting out of hand. Seriously, you know, if you say whatever you said, me being a Nigerian, whatever I said and mentioned South Africa, they're not going to be fair. They just don't want me saying anything and mention South Africa. I don't know. It looks like we are not practicing democracy anymore.
In Africa or in South Africa?
No, yeah. I am Nigerian. We practice democracy, and they practice democracy, but they don't want me saying anything and mention South Africa.
Well, we have different kinds of democracy. We have South African democracy and Nigerian democracy. You know, they are different. They are not the same thing.
But do you think what we are doing online when it comes to Nigeria and what they are doing in South Africa also online and offline, because they don't play? Whatever they're saying online, they're still going to do it offline.
Anytime I start talking about sensitive topics like this that concerns Nigeria, I will always mention that Nigerians are very smart. Nigerians are very intelligent, regardless of the fact that there are some of us that are not, that smart. But for the question you asked, for Nigeria, all on a cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is so bad that it is all cruise until it is not. When it is no longer cruise, that's when we'll start, reflecting on our mistakes and start regretting.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it is for the South Africans. If it is the way they do their own things from, past events, the things we have seen, it is actually real for them. It is not cruise. It might be cruise for us, but for them, it's not cruise. So if they start spewing any hate, whatever, it will definitely manifest. So that's just the difference. And mending it.
I can count how many times there have been a xenophobic attack. This is why I said, and I'm going back to this again, because the most recent one was in 2019. This is like 3 times if I'm counting. So they are not fair. They can say whatever they want to say, because Nigerians also do that. We are not innocent, but most of the thing is them starting it.
They are not fair, really. Interestingly, a lot of Nigerians grew up knowing xenophobic as synonymous to South Africa. So if you do a quiz now and ask a few Nigerians questions and say, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear South Africa? They will say xenophobic attack.
Yeah.
Because they think that xenophobic attack only happens in
South Africa.
They don't know that it happens in every other country. Yeah. But for South Africans, they really need to I mean, I can't tell them what to do. Quite all right. Nigerians, we don't come for you. We are busy going about our business. We don't come for you. An average Nigerian is looking for how to make million, drive biggest car, build mansion. That is what is in his mind. However, he's going to get it by the way, is his business. Yeah, but that is his goal, to do these big things, have big dreams. However, for South Africans, if they keep on coming to, attack, whether online or offline, Nigerians, South Africa is the only country that has helped us unite as Nigerians. Because
when it comes to banter online.
Yeah, because whenever South Africa attack us, we will forget our differences as Nigerians and face them. And we are there. The only difference is that not everybody wants to go to South Africa. If everybody wants to go to South Africa, you will see how Nigerians will flood South Africa. And if they come up with any attack,
they cannot do anything about it. If Nigerians say, we are going to be traveling to South Africa, or how Nigerians are traveling to UAE, if they want to travel to South Africa the way they are traveling to UAE, they cannot do anything about it. Yeah, but there are also so many South Africans making Africa proud in the world stage.
Yeah.
There are so many of them. And these people they don't have anything bad to say about Nigeria, except only one person. And I think he's late now, AKA. Former South African rapper. I think he died of something like that. I'm not sure exactly.
Well, if you want, he's late. Yeah, may so rest in peace. But if you want to look at the entertainment industry, what they do, and use it to measure although they are influencers, they are the biggest influencers we have in the world. Yeah, but if you want to use what they do to measure these bands and whatever that is going on between South Africa and Nigeria, you might get it wrong, because if you look at AKA, for instance, let me use Burna Boy, he's alive. If you look at Burna Boy, for instance, Burna Boy is very, very strategic. His PR team, those guys are very, very strategic.
You've said this before.
Yeah, Burna Boy doesn't come online to, banter anybody until he has something to offer. So he might be coming up with new album and he tells you, and a video of a Lamborghini will come up on the internet. And now, that skit, it's not a skit, but that event alone, a lot of people are using it worldwide, because it has gone viral beyond our own reality. Yeah, so what AKE said then, although he had a lot of explanation to do, he explained a whole lot of things that did not make sense to me. But I feel like what he said then, he was using it to promote something, maybe promote his album, or it is cruise. From my own perspective, for AKA, it was cruise.
May he so rest in peace. But during that time, it was the peak of Nigerian music to the world stage. So I think it was hard for them to contain. This is what I think. Yeah, I think it was hard for them to contain, because you can mention so many Nigerian artists that is performing or that are performing on the world stage. And if you go to South Africa, you mention only AKA. But I think during that time, Nigeria took them for a ride, saying that Amapiano is the only culture Africa has now to represent them on a global stage. Not mentioning Amapiano, that Amapiano was only locally heard and engaged. Every event that is happening in South Africa goes along with Amapiano, but not on the world stage. And if you're counting so many of the South African musicians that are performing really well on the world stage, it's not Amapiano they are using.
Yeah, they are using the normal hip hop. Yeah. But that's the thing, though. We have we found a way to put all our music under one umbrella, which is Afrobeat. So if you see a rapper in Nigeria, he will tell you he's an Afrobeat rapper. You understand? So that alone has put us on that world stage. So people listen to Afrobeat. If you are from Nigeria and you are a musician, you sing Afrobeat. They don't want to know if you rap or you sing R&B. Whatever you sing is Afrobeat. So if what is putting them on the global stage is hip hop, they are very good at hip hop, by the way. But if what is putting them on global stage is hip hop, and their own style of music is Amapiano, that means there is a divide, and that divide cannot really make them top musical brand in the world. Because I mean, if you want to listen to hip hop, you check hip hop, you see South African list of songs, and you see their names, and you know they are mixed. Their names are mixed. It's not like us that we bear our own, indigenous names. Their names are mixed with English names. Yeah. So if you put on your playlist and you want to select hip hop songs and South African songs are there, you won't even know that these guys are from South Africa.
Yeah.
So the glory will always go to those who has the real owners of hip hop.
Which you can do so many songs, so many styles of song with our own style of music. Amapiano is unique, but I think it has only one pattern. I think it's only one pattern of beat.
Well, the thing about music is creativity, like extensive creativity, continuous creativity. Afrobeat has one pattern, but we have very creative musicians, creative producers who will use, for instance, Femi Kuti's beat, twist it, turn it, add one or two, bang, bang, boom, boom, kong, kong, and create another beat on that same Afrobeat. Yeah, it will not be the same pattern. You listen to it, it will be even more interesting to listen to. Yeah. So, but Amapiano is just that one beat. Once you hear it, it's Amapiano, it's South Africa. Yeah. So, I mean, if they can create something within their beats, create some, interesting thing, they can create R&B from that their Amapiano beat. Yeah.
Yeah, that is if they can, and the people are. But if they are vibing to their Amapiano, which is good, which is great.
Yeah. No,
which is great.
Yeah.
And anytime I hear that Amapiano, I will nod my hand once or twice till the song finishes. It's good. Amapiano is good, but it's not. They don't have much to do with it to represent them at the world stage. And that is just plain and simple, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, they can feature some Nigerian artists.
Yeah.
No, but for real, look at what Diamond Platinum is doing.
The people that does that are the people that have open mind and people that wants to do business. It's not all of them wants to do business.
Well.
Yeah, it's not all of them that wants to do business. And the people that will say, okay, I want to go this, and I have to involve Nigerians, and they are going places. I'm a piano guys. I'm saying I'm a piano.
Yeah.
Unless it's the people that wants to go out from their amapiano and start doing hip-hop, real hip-hop, which is not really their own culture, right? Okay, those people can fly and go wherever they want to go, but the person that the music they are doing is amapiano, and they want to step out from South Africa, they have to involve Nigeria.
That is the thing. There are no two ways about it.
Yeah. And they can come for me for saying this, but it's just the truth, right?
But it's the truth. I mean, there is nothing wrong with doing collaboration, featuring, artists. In one of Burna Boy's songs, by the way, I'm a Burna Boy fan, so I'll keep mentioning Burna Boy, yeah? So in one of Burna Boy's songs, he featured Angelique Kidjo. From that track, you will understand that, okay, Angelique Kidjo is a world brand, yeah? And she has been nominated so many times for Grammys, and she has won Grammys so many times as well. So when Burna Boy featured her, you will know that, okay, this guy has a plan. He has eyes on Grammys. So it is just, smartness. If you want to go for Grammy, you feature those who have won Grammy before. You have a meeting with them. How do you get the Grammy? What can I do? What are the, you ask these questions. And you go for Grammy, you go for glory. So that's the thing. They must, expand go beyond our differences, expand their horizon, and future whoever they want to future and get whatever they want to get.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, or get your reaction on another thing that they started. I don't know if I should call it a prank because it was a very expensive one. I cannot call it a prank because it was very expensive. So many people lost so much money doing that. Did you hear about the boat prank that happened last year?
Yeah. We've talked about it.
Yeah. So that was not a joke to me. It's also the kind of online banter they will start, and at the end of the day, they lose. You understand? I don't know why it's always when it has to do with Nigeria, they will come out en masse, knowing fully well that you cannot go on this trajectory when it comes to do with Nigeria. You can't. You're going to lose it fatally. It's going to be a fatal loss. to you guys, and we are going to use it to create content. Yes, I'm going to invite a well-known content creator and ask him about what he thinks, or what do you think about how South Africa lost on that boat prank that they started
If it comes
and posted online?
if it is about the game of numbers, Nigeria will always win. And if it is about game of smartness, intelligence, come on, Nigeria will always win. So even if they don't want to accept that Nigerians are the giants of Africa, they should keep coming. But the thing is, I really will not encourage such thing again, because I mean, there are people who, that boat ride or driving boat is their livelihood. That is where they feed their families from.
It was an expensive one.
And you decided to want to prank somebody in Nigeria because you have a smartphone, you have internet, and you feel like you can insult me from all the way from south. And look at where we are on the map of Africa. Look at where you are at the bottom. You throw stone to the top.
They are the bot part of Africa.
No, it won't work. Yeah, it won't work. So they hurt us and we hurt them. In as much as we felt it, they also felt it. But the question will now be, why did you start it in the first place? Why don't you just have good intentions? I've never seen a South African, wake up one day and carry his or her phone and say, okay, I want to give a Nigerian, I want to do giveaway in Nigeria. Let me just send money to some Nigerians.
But majority of them says good thing about Nigerians.
Yes, no doubt. Yeah, that's true.
But these ones that do are the ones that are exposed. Yes. The ones that have traveled, meet people, or get to compete, or see Nigerians compete. When it doesn't have to do with calling names. These are the ones that have really seen, okay, Nigerians can really do this, right? They have good things to say about Nigerians. And there are many South Africans I'm proud of and say, okay, thank God these guys are South Africans. You understand?
Yeah.
There are most South Africans I've seen. I say, well, thank God you guys are South Africans, man, because we will not, when we look at South Africa, we will not say, okay, accept this or these people because of they are hiring most of the South African names because of these people. You understand? And these guys also doesn't have any support for them when they are doing this, their hit attack on other Africans and, calling names, except telling them that there is a reason why Nigerians are like this. You just have to learn. And one of them said that in South Africa pays, I think, give their citizens something, right, at the end of the month. I think I heard one of their content creators say that after the end of the month, government will give you this. You understand? You expect government to give you this, help you get this. In Nigeria, it's not like that. Everybody in Nigeria is a pure hustler. And that is why you cannot compete with them. They are going to master that craft without the help of the government, and they became good at it. And when you meet them at the world stage or anywhere, they smash you, you go home with your hatred, saying, forgive me for this, but I think this is how he said it. You've heard it. I don't have any much thing to say because I've taken much of your time. I think next time we'll have much to say about it. All right, guys, if this is your first time coming across Vicinfluential, I ask you to subscribe, share this video to be part of the community. We are going to be doing good things for you. We are going to be bringing the information that you want to hear about, and also come with our transformation journey, because we are going to grow. Remember that this platform is about our culture and as an Africans, business and personal growth. So stay tuned and see you next time on Vicinfluential. Thank you.